Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, All Things Keto with Kelsey. I'm Kelsey, and I'm so glad you're here. Today is the day that we had our keto support group meeting, and I'm just here to give you a quick recap of what we talked about. We had about 6 or 7 people there today. We had a good discussion. One of the group members brought a quick devotional, just kind of highlighting why discipline is important. We briefly talked about 1 Corinthians 9, 26 through 27, and this is basically Paul talking about his self-discipline, and I'll just read that really quick. And so I do not run aimlessly, I do not box as one beating the air, but I discipline my body and keep it under control, lest after preaching to others, I myself should be disqualified. And so we were just talking about the fact that it's important to stay disciplined in the things that help our body be healthier and stronger, so ultimately we can bring glory to God. Ultimately, we don't want our emotions to be the deciding factors on when and what and how we're eating. We want to make the healthy choice of, like, for our group, it's eating keto and eating foods that fuel us, we do not eat foods that cause a massive glucose spike. And we also talked about maybe putting a sign in or on your refrigerator, so every time you, or whatever cupboard like you go to when you're looking for a snack, put it in there where you're gonna see it, and it says, "You are not hungry. Wait till mealtime," or "shut the door," or something like that. So I'd encourage you to find your sticking point where, snack time for a lot of us is something that creeps in every day. We kind of get this feeling like it's 2 or 3 o'clock. We need a little something to snack on. And my big thing is coffee. So technically I should probably put my sign on my coffee pot and say, unless you're about ready to eat a meal and have some coffee with your meal, you should not be having more coffee. So not quite there yet, but I am a work in progress. So anyway, so that was a good thing. It's a good thing to have visual reminders for yourself. If you need those, if that would be helpful, find something that you want to write down and that you're going to look at and say, okay, wait a second, I'm going to wait for the next meal time. And then lastly, we talked about some non-scale victories that we're seeing. I think often it is easy to look at the scale and say, I've gained weight the last 2 weeks in a row, or, guilty, that would be me. I just don't know what's going on, or I'm just not quite, buckling down and being super careful about everything that I'm doing. And that's causing weight gain. But there are always things that are not related to the scale that you can see, and you're like, but I am seeing progress here. So, like, are you feeling healthier? Are you less bloated? Or do you have less inflammation, less pain overall, or fewer headaches every week? Something that I myself noticed this week is, I've gained 7 pounds this year so far. It's just been like a weird 6 weeks for me. And I realized that the pants that had been quite tight around Christmas time were starting to be very loose. I had these jeans that were very loose, and I was like, well, maybe they're worn out and like they've been washed too much or something. And so I actually got a pair of pants that's smaller than that, and I was like, I should just try these on and see what they're like. And they fit comfortably. They're not like super tight with a major muffin top coming out or anything like that. They were comfortable, and I wore them in public today. So it was just like, that was really neat to see a non-scale victory. Even though I've gained 7 pounds this month, or this year so far, I am still seeing some inches being lost. And there are always non-scale victories. You just kind of have to look for them, because like a scale is very like in your face. Like you get on it, you get the number, and you're depressed or you're elated. Like that's for me. That's how I feel about the scale. So while the scale is a measurement, it is just one measurement that you can take to measure your progress by. So it's nice to know how many pounds you've lost, but at some point you may see, I'm actually gaining muscle, and the physical benefits of being keto are actually more than just the weight on the scale. So I would encourage you to, take a measuring tape, take a ribbon, wrap it around your stomach, and measure your waist circumference, every few weeks or every month or something like that, just to kind of keep track of the progress that you probably are making, but it's happening gradually, so you can't really see it in the mirror, because we get used to what we see in the mirror. Those are the 3 things that we talked about. We talked about not letting our emotions decide what we eat and get us off track. We talked about putting like a visual reminder in our cupboard or a refrigerator somewhere that says, you're probably not hungry, close the door. And then number 3, we talked about non-scale victories. So if you're local, please contact me. I'd love to see you guys at our keto support group. We'd love to have you. If you're not, that's why I put these up here, so that you don't miss out on the benefit of those meetings. So if anything in this video resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Like and subscribe if you can, and I will see you in the next video. So I hope wherever you're at today, you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon, friends.